Hello and welcome back. Today I'm having KFC and talking about wanting to be a ninja. Let's get started. Alright, I was looking at the KFC app and I saw that they have their spicy chicken wings back. So I went down there to grab it and I saw that they had 4 different flavors, so I got 6 of each. And I also picked up a large side of coleslaw and I got some free nuggets, but I think they're like potato nuggets. And for sauces, I picked up the comeback sauce, the KFC sauce, the sticky Chicky Sweet'n Sour sauce, and a classic ranch. Let's open them and see which ones are which. All right, I believe these are the hot and spicy. This is the honey barbecue. I think this might be the Mike's hot honey, and these are the Nashville Hots. And here are, I guess, 5 pieces of the potato nuggets. And here's the coleslaw. All right, let's get started. I'm gonna start with the hot and spicy. These are actually very little wings. All right, have a good meal. It's actually not that spicy. Let's try this comeback sauce. It's actually a very odd name for a sauce. Don't know how to describe it. This is the KFC sauce. This one actually tastes, the KFC sauce tastes like the Chick-fil-A sauce. I don't know if you can see, but they don't really give you a lot. So they charge $8.99, basically $9 for every 6. So I don't know, what does that come out to? Like $1.50-ish per piece. I'm gonna have some coleslaw. You know what this coleslaw needs? Some pepper. Let me go grab that. All right, that should be enough. Next, I'm going to try the honey barbecue, which I really like. This one doesn't even need to dip because the sauce is pretty good. That one's actually really good. Let's try it with the ranch. All right, next one is Mike's Hot Honey. And for this one, it looks like they gave me all flats. So far, I could say that Mike's Hot Honey is probably the one I would not order again. I'll try it one more time. When I was really young, I wanted to be a soldier or a Marine. I just wanted to be in the military. I grew up watching shows like Gomer Pyle and Combat and movies like Patton. And I didn't know at the time what war entailed. It just looked like kind of fun shooting at people, I guess. I never really took into the repercussions of what that meant. And then in the 80s, the ninja craze came. And I would go to the video store and rent ninja movies to watch. Shows like Enter the Ninja, Revenge of the Ninja, and Ninja 3 Domination. And then there were all those knockoffs from China. There was the Kung Fu with ninjas that were wearing COVID masks, basically. And I couldn't get enough. So I would go to the library and check out books, or sometimes I would even go to the bookstore and buy books on ninja. And that was the thing. I wanted to be a ninja. My goal was when I grew up, join the military, moved to Japan, and then learn to be or study to be a ninja. Ooh, Nashville Hot. Look at the oil. You didn't think the story ended there, did you? Oh, I really wanted to be a ninja. In the back of Kung Fu magazines, they would have all these weapons that you could buy. But being that I was a minor, and probably in California, where they wouldn't allow stuff like that, I couldn't buy them. So what I do instead? I improvised. I made my own weapons. I used to steal my mom's kitchen tools and turn them into ninja weapons. The house that I grew up at had an extension to the back room. It was a kind of like a playroom, sunroom kind of thing. And it had a L-shaped planter box that was pretty big, almost ran the whole length of the room. And when I was very young, my parents would, or my dad, turned it into a World War II battlefield for me. Because back then I used to really play with army men a lot. Well, that roof had some gutters on all three sides. And I would cut parts of it out and then make them into throwing stars. And I would practice throwing them against these silhouettes. Actually, I also threw spikes at them. And I used a makeshift bow and arrow to shoot at them. And even threw like knives at them. This is like a gravy sauce. I'm gonna try one of these potato nuggets. These are not actually bad. They're like mashed potato and gravy, except your mashed potato has a fried outer shell. I haven't tried this sweet and sour sauce. Guess I'll try it. It's definitely sweet and sour. You know, I spent a lot of my childhood playing alone, but I never felt lonely growing up. I actually kind of liked being the loner. You know, I'm actually kind of full. I don't think I'm going to force myself to finish, so I'll save it for the girls. Later, I found out that ninjas weren't even assassins and killers. They're mostly just spies. It was probably more likely that the old homeless man on the street corner was a ninja than someone running around dressed all in black with a sword on their back. You know, as a child, you don't think about who's at the end of the gun that you're holding or at the edge of the sword that you're swinging. That person has a life, probably has people who love them. And in the movies, it seems so easy to kill somebody and there was no repercussions. You don't have to see their family grieving for their victims. I guess the older I get, the more I realize how valuable life is and how important it is to keep close those people that you love. Anyways, I don't want this to get too dark. I forgot to rate the food. So if I'm gonna rate the food, well, you know where I'm gonna go. Give it all a solid 3, I guess. I mean, I like chicken wings more than regular chicken pieces. And KFC, I haven't had their regular chicken in a very long time. But their wings, they're okay. I mean, they have a lot of sauce on them. They're not as crispy as, I guess, if I ate it there on the spot. They're decent. I would order them again, I guess, if I had to. Although I haven't been to KFC probably since before COVID. I don't know how often I would go back. I mean, there's so many different chicken places to choose from. But I'm going to try to make my way through that USA Today list and eat at as many of those as I can. I still have Church's chicken and crispy crunchy chicken to try. I really appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you in my next video. Take care now and go out and make it a great day. Bye now.